Small town dramas make great stories, showing us both the worst and best of humanity. And here are three small town dramas I enjoyed immensely: Beartown, Plainsong, and the Kite Runner. Friedrich Bachmann begins his novel, Beartown, with a shooting, and then backtracks to tell us about who and why someone might get shot in Beartown. We come to find out the community is obsessed with ice hockey. And why shouldn't it be? A winning hockey team is something to be proud of. And when the area is so economically depressed, people are forced to leave and find work elsewhere. But the power in this book lies in how the author explores the relationships between the hockey team members, their families, and the coaches and owners. This book contains so much wisdom and hope. In Beartown, we are repeatedly reminded how complicated humans are and that outsiders can find friends, young people can survive trauma, and selfish adults can learn to be better. In a small town, we discover the key to happiness lies in the small moments. Plainsong by Kent Haruf is a quiet, deeply human story set in the little town of Holt, Colorado. The description of Holt, the spare landscape, open prairie, and long roads, mirrors the emotional distance of some of the townspeople. We're introduced to a high school teacher with a wife struggling from mental illness, a pregnant teenager, and two elderly brothers, bachelor farmers. These townspeople come across as isolated and lonely, but through charity and kindness, they slowly find the community they needed. I love this book because it showed that the lives of ordinary people are important too, and that compassion can heal the greatest wounds. Kite Runner by Khalid Hosseini is another small community drama that takes place in Afghanistan. If you have never read this wonderful book, be sure to buy it or pick a copy up at the library. I read The Kite Runner years ago, but I've never forgotten the powerful tale of Amir and Hassan, two young friends from different economic classes in an Afghan household. They play competing at kite flying, and when something happens to Hassan, Amir betrays him in a most cruel way. Amir and his father soon escape Afghanistan when the Soviets take over the country in the 1970s. But Amir never forgets Hassan or the guilt he felt betraying him. Much later in his life, Amir risks danger and death to finally make things right.